we'd been up north and we were diving between some islands where there's a bit of water flow sometimes goes through there, and there's a lot of feed, so it's a good little spot. I was drifting along with my mate Dan, and we were in about 12 metres of water, and he'd dived down and he actually found a red throat and he shot it, but he'd holed up and it was stuck. And by this point my sinuses were shot. I couldn't help him. I couldn't even dive probably 2-3 metres and it really hurt. So he was doing multiple dives just trying to get it out, and I'd kind of drifted away. And I didn't know this at the time, but whilst he was doing those multiple dives, he kept seeing this gigantic Spanish mackerel coming in and circling around him, and it was coming really close, and I didn't know this, but I was drifting away because I couldn't hold and I couldn't do anything anyway. And I was just looking after the flasher, and then this gigantic Spanish that had been terrorising my friend by just circling him came up towards the flasher, and I couldn't believe the size of this thing. And I just ducked down under the water, just 2 metres, just, you know, a handful of feet, and just the arrogance of this fish just came straight in, and I just hit it, and it just rolled over. And I just swam over and collected it. I couldn't believe it. It was like 30 kilos, this Spanish mackerel. And my friend was quite frustrated when he eventually freed up the red throat and managed to swim over to me. But before we got back to the boat, he'd actually slammed another mackerel. My French mate picked up a mackerel as well, so we ended up with a trio. So we headed back inshore to deal with the fish, and the three of the guys had managed to get some pretty big mackerel. They were smaller than mine, but we had a good time. We filleted them off. It was such a great trip. Yeah, we just love those moments. You can never forget them.